What a surprise. Forgot to close out all my... Oh my god, I had so many open today. So if I'm doing a Facebook Live on my phone, I have to close out like all of the other applications that are open. Otherwise it won't stream or whatever. I like lose the signal. And I literally like push live and then remember that I haven't closed out all of those things. And if I don't, I'm going to lose you. So this is like the 5th week in a row that I've done that. Someday I am going to remember to do that in advance, but it just hasn't happened yet. Maybe that's because it's Thursday night wine about it and I'm sipping on a little wine. I hope you are too. What are your Thursday night plans? I would love to know. I sip wine usually and hang out with my mom and my sister. We make some food and just sip wine and hang out, and it's pretty great. I love Thursday nights. But actually what I really do is come here and spend time with you, which I love doing. Absolutely love being here with you. So Wine About It is for you. If you didn't know, I am here every Thursday night on the Facebook page at Basically at Meals at 5:30 with you answering your nutrition questions. And the reason is because I understand how difficult it is to get through the nutrition misinformation. There is so much stuff out there. Like, and that's being thrown at you even. Like your friends, your family tried this and they did this and you have to do this. That how the heck are you supposed to actually like figure out what to do when there's a million different answers out there to questions you didn't even know you had? So I am here to answer those questions. It is my passion to be here with you. I absolutely love this stuff. I got my degree in Nutrition and Exercise Physiology from Mizzou, and I started out as a nutrition educator. So my whole job was to go out and speak to people and teach them about eating healthy. And that's when I really realized like how freaking confusing it is. There's so much junk out there, and most of it isn't working for people. No one who came to me had a solution. Like nobody knew what to do. So that's the purpose of this. Like, I want to answer your questions. I want to help to guide you through any nutrition Nikes that you've got going on. I was not gonna curse there, and I didn't, if you didn't catch that. Okay. So that's me. Now I, post running a nutrition education program. I am the owner and founder of Basically At Meals, which is a health and wellness company. We do ready-made meals, but we also are launching a brand new program that is really going to kind of like take the Wine About It to a whole new level and like absolutely change your life in terms of how you live out each day and how you think about what you eat and why. It's going to be incredible. That was not a good explanation. I'm going to talk more about it at the end. Okay, let's get right into it. Tonight we're talking about the 3 rules of the no diet diet. And I know the no diet diet really is a made up term. There's been a couple books written on it. It's really one of those things I think that we can each like take and put our own spin on and put our own definition to, which I really like about it. For me, the no diet diet is what I call like living a healthy, balanced life. And I don't say live a healthy, balanced life because I don't like the word balanced. It's very confusing. What is balance? So for me, the no diet diet kind of gives it a little bit more clarity. I don't believe that living a healthy life is about being on a diet. It's not about restricting yourself or following all these rules. And ironically, we're doing the 3 rules of no diet diet. I'll get to that. But I think there is a time and a place for very specific diets. And I am not trying to take you away from that if that is something that you need. Many people do need that. But I think for the vast majority of us who just want to live a healthy life, who want to feel good every day, who want to eat healthy but just don't know where to begin, the no diet diet is a great place to start. because it is not putting restrictions on you. It's not saying you have to have this and you can't have this and all of these rules. And I just don't think that works. We are, mobile human beings. We're not like sitting in a vacuum with like being served steamed broccoli every hour or whatever. Like, that's not how it is. We live real lives, and we need to understand how to eat for that life, because that life is always happening, and we can't just sit in our house and lock ourselves away so that we can feel good about what we're eating. Okay, another rant. I'm full of those today. So tonight we're discussing the 3 rules of the no diet diet. And of course, the first rule is there are no rules. The no diet diet is not about restricting. It's not about following a strict diet. It is actually about intentionally lifting those restrictions and intentionally like removing all of that from your mindset and just kind of opening yourself to like, I'm going to live my life, and within that, I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to plan to eat unhealthily, because it all fits in there. Living healthy is not about like completely cutting out sugar forever, and then tomorrow you have like a container of ice cream because you're so freaked out about cutting out sugar. Okay, so the first rule is there are no rules. The no diet diet is all about no rules. It's about being as healthy as you can with a plan, and then planning for your indulgences. And number two rule of no diet diet is holding yourself accountable. I think a big issue with diets is that we get to blame the diet. And guess who made that food decision? You did. And this isn't about blame. This isn't about shame, guilt, regret. That's where we get tripped up, is because we feel guilty for our choice, and so we want to place that blame and that pain. I'm so rhymey right now. We want to place that on something else, and so we usually end up blaming our diets. And we've tried a lot of diets, or we've tried eating a lot of certain particular ways, and it's never worked, and it's always that thing's fault. And I think holding ourselves accountable for what goes into our mouth is super important. You are making that choice always, unless you are like tied up and someone is shoving food. How often does that happen? So you are always making that choice, whatever goes in your mouth. So just removing the blame and the guilt and the shame around that right away. Just saying, you know what? I made that choice, and that's fine. I'm accountable for that, and that's fine. That is what it is. That is the place to start. So just completely skipping over that blame, shame, guilt, blaming the diet, blaming yourself, all of that. Getting rid of that. So that's number 2. And number 3 is planning ahead. So, hi sis! The no diet diet works best when you are able to kind of plan out your days. I think a huge issue with what we're, eating and going about our days is that we're already really stressed out and we're already feeling really hectic. Okay, we've got a job, we've got a family, we might have kids that we have to chauffeur around, we might have other people that we have to take care of. We've got a lot of obligations going on. So there's a lot of schedule for us to manage. And when we add on top of that we now have to, every 3 hours find something healthy to eat, it just becomes crazy. And on top of that, we've got so-and-so over here who tried this diet that was really great. And we've got so-and-so over here who did this. We've got the internet saying like, all of these things, a million things. There's always a million things, a million different diets that you should try. So when it comes to mealtime, you've got, your whole life spinning over here, and then you've got like just this massive mound of health misinformation over here, and you're like, do I eat almonds, or were those the ones that were going to kill me? It's like, what do you actually do? So, planning ahead actually removes all of that. You don't have to think about it if you know what your next meal is going to be. And I know that sounds like, oh my God, really? I have to go figure out what I'm going to eat ahead of time? Yes, And that's going to save you so much time and pain and stress and worry and just that spinning when you go to the grocery store, or let's say go to the grocery store and you're going to try to get lunch for the day. And there's, a million aisles. There's a salad bar, there's a sushi bar, there's the hot bar. I just wanted to get lunch. I don't even know where to begin. If you know exactly what your next meal is going to be, I'm going to have, whatever it is, chicken and broccoli, and I'm going to have it with marinara sauce. And that is my next meal. It's like, okay, that's really easy. I can figure that out, whether I've got it in my fridge or my freezer, or I go to the grocery store and get it. Like, that is really easy. I know exactly what that is. I'm not just spinning out I have no idea what to eat. So, planning ahead. And that also goes for your indulgences, or the things that, I don't want to say junk here, but the junk food that doesn't serve you nutritionally, but you like it. You like eating it, and that's totally fine. That's a part of being a human being. So, planning ahead for those. So you've got a birthday coming up, or a birthday party coming up this weekend, and you want cake. I'm having cake. And you already know that. There's no getting there and saying, like, I'm not gonna have cake, and then the cake is served and you're like, I don't know, maybe I really want it, I don't know. Like, it's already done. Like, you are having cake. So there's no need for all of this. So that planning ahead, you know what your next meal is going to be. You can do this a day ahead of time. Just sit down, say, like, this is what my day looks like tomorrow. Looks like I've got an early morning, so I should probably have some breakfast to take with me to work. I got, a lunch meeting, and we're going to this restaurant, and I know they have the salad I really like, so I'm going to get that. And for dinner, I've got those leftovers in the freezer, so I'm done. There's no I'll get home from work, I'm really hungry, maybe I'll get a pizza, or maybe I won't, maybe I'll go to the drive-thru, I don't know, maybe I'll done with that. You planned ahead, you already know, it's just done, no conversation. So, the 3 rules to sum up, I am so, today, 3 rules. There are no rules, so we need to eliminate shame, guilt, regret, blame. A lot of times we're blaming our diet for the way we feel or not reaching our goals, and we're just done with that. You make a choice and you are responsible for that. Number 2 is holding yourself accountable. Okay, I mixed those up. Number 1, there are no rules, because we don't need to follow rules. Number 2, hold ourselves accountable. No blame, shame, guilt, regret. You can't blame your diet for the food choices that you made. Okay? And number 3, planning ahead. That's the easiest way to get out of that overwhelm and stressful feeling and hecticness of running around and not knowing what to eat. Okay, so we're done with that. You just plan ahead, you know exactly what you're eating, and you can be lenient about it. Like, maybe tomorrow you want to eat a bag of potato chips with dip. That's fine. You know that ahead of time. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to go eat those chips and dip. And also that makes it a conscious choice because you planned that out. Okay? There's no oh my God, I ate that whole bag and I didn't. Yeah, you chose to eat that whole bag and you knew you were going to. So, done. No conversation. No blame, shame, guilt, or regret. It's all over with. Okay, on to the fun stuff. So, my fabulous wine sponsor, Sarah Savinson of Sarah Drinks Wine. And I was doing a little searching. So her tag is at Sarah Drinks Wine, but I think it's actually easier to find her if you just search Sarah Savinson, S-A-R-A space S-A-B-I-N-S-O-N. And I will also tag her in the comments, but she is amazing. Okay, awesome. She's just an awesome person. She's super nice and super fun. She does a ton of wine content on her page. So you can go to her page, Sarah Savinson, which is at Sarah Drinks Wine, and see her awesome content. But she just loves working with people who want to live a healthy lifestyle and don't want to sacrifice that because they also like wine, which I love. This is perfect. It always fits in with my message and the no diet stuff. So, her wines have no preservatives and no sugar, which means no feeling crappy the next day. And they also taste really good. So this is the Dove Hunt Dog Sauvignon Blanc. Huge fan of Sauvignon Blanc. This is light. It's fruity. If it wasn't raining right now, I would be sitting in the sun, eating a salad, sipping this wine. This is like the perfect spring wine. It's really good. She sent me 4 wines, and they're all gone. They were so good, so good. I'm absolutely loving this one as well. So go check her out, Sarah Sabinson. I will tag her in the comments, but you can find her, just search Sarah Sabinson and see all of her awesome wine content and learn about the wines that she is offering. Okay, so I kind of teased this a little bit in the beginning just because I got so excited about it. And I feel like that's why I'm kind of ranty today, because I'm just like getting really pumped up about this new project that I have been working on for a while now. So this is going to be awesome. My new project is basically a site where you can go and get all of the things that I have worked on and created for the last more than 5 years. These are the tips, the tricks, the guides, the recipes that I have used for myself, used for my clients, and just made on my own over the years, because I know that like this is going to work. And the craziest thing is that throughout all these years, I was just making these and no one was ever seeing them or using them other than me or clients or my friends. I would tell my friends about them. But like they were never put to use. And I've always had this like database of all of these amazing tips and tricks. If you guys follow me on Instagram, basically _it_, I'm on there on the stories every day, like just spilling out, nutrition information, tips, healthy tricks, and like it's all easy stuff. I don't do anything complicated because honestly, I'm busy too. I don't have hours to spend in the kitchen or a ton of money to spend on like special supplements or anything specialty. Like I am very basic and I want it to be really simple and really easy to implement, and that is all I do. And so all of that stuff that I'm like doing in my Instagram stories and just like building in my Word documents, like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And like not having anyone to share with or anywhere to share it. Now it has a space and I am so freaking excited, you guys. Like that's why I'm so like ranty, because I'm just getting so excited about this project. So we are going to launch it, in the next couple of weeks. It's hopefully going to launch before April. Because we do monthly content in this site. It's going to have, each month is going to have a theme that is pertaining to like where you are in your life. So for example, June is going to be healthy travel. So we're going to teach you, I'm going to give you a packing list of the things that you should absolutely bring with you in order to feel good. And I will tease that one of them is a natural laxative. I was not going to use that word, but I couldn't think of anything else on the fly. So I know that there's issues when you go on vacation and you've been traveling and you might get a little bit uncomfortable down there. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to be telling you. Like I have another supplement that you can take to help with joint pain if you're going on a vacation and walking around a lot. Hi, Laura. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I hope you're drinking wine with me. So this site is going to be loaded with that kind of stuff. There's going to be actually April, the month of April, when we launch it, which if you sign up in April, we will definitely like just give you that. You're going to get that full month plus like bonus content. But April is cooking for one or two. One of the biggest questions that I get from clients who order my basically meals is that they're like single or they're just, with them and a partner, and they don't know how to get dinner on the table for just 2 people. It's like overwhelming because most recipes are for 4 people, 6 people, and they don't want to eat the same thing every day, and like it's really hard. Like, how do I figure out how to grocery shop, how to make this cost effective if I'm just cooking for myself or one other person? And so the whole month of April is like devoted to helping you do that, really clarifying all of that. It's full of how to make a grocery list, how to get in and out of the grocery fast, how to save money at the grocery store, top 3 tips for like making meal prep really fast and easy and cost effective. Like it's just everything, all of the information that's in here and that I've been working on for all of these years is finally gonna have a place where you can access it. And I'm so freaking excited. You guys are gonna love it. Like, it's going to be amazing. It's gonna change your life. And I'm not exaggerating. It literally will. Because I know it will, because I have used it on myself and I've used it on my clients and my friends, and it is life-changing stuff. So that has not launched yet. There is nowhere for you to sign up for that currently. The best place to get all of that information is to go to basicallyatmeals.com. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is a form there where you can give me your email address. And if you do that, I will let you will be the first one to know about getting access to that site, because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be incredible. I'm so freaking excited about it. I can't wait to like just connect with you and just be on the journey with you. We're going to have a private community where we're going to do real like live videos. I'm going to be in there with you, like answering any questions. You can connect with the other community members. It's just going to be insane. Insanely awesome. So much value, so much content. Ugh, I could go on for a really long time talking about this, but I won't. So all you need to do is go to my site, basicallyatmeals.com. You're going to scroll to the bottom, enter your email address, and once I have that, I will absolutely let you know when and where you can sign up for that and how that all is going to go down. It is definitely happening before April is out, so be on the lookout for that. And as always, cheers to you. Cheers to Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments of this video. I will definitely get to them. And I will see you next Thursday at 5:30. Bye.